Greetings to you in the name of Lord Jesus Christ. Truth plus love equals life. Today I'm going to do a video called History is Money is Blood is the Rainbow is Plasma. What do I mean by that? These relationships are analogous to that which is freely convertible in full spectrum. Any part of your body likes the blood. When you study history, you get any subject matter. Which is why it's really blown my mind in the last maybe 5 or 6 years doing this. Just for fun. I mean, it grows everything. Yeah, you'll make more money at it. Just in general, it's just amazing to fill it in. It really is. Because you get any subject matter with history. Any part of your body can take blood. The money should be freely convertible. You can get it to do a full spectrum of things. You can have a whole lot of bad things done. Steal, coerce, intimidate, seduce, defraud. Okay? Or with money, you could do charity, you could build projects, you could feed people, you could take care of your family. Okay, fine. It's a full spectrum. Think of the wild card in the game Uno. If those people are Americans, okay? You got red, blue, green, yellow, whatever it is. The wild card takes them all. He can be any one of them. So in that sense, it's a shapeshifter. It's a chameleon. It is a pleomorphic nature too, okay? Freely convertible. What that means is, and there's this guy named David Jubb, I believe, who talks about how you can put it under a microscope. He's a PhD microscopist, and he'll show you. And I used to have Lyme disease. These little critters will turn from a virus to a bacteria to a spirochetes, a bacteria, and they'll literally shapeshift from one into the other. So you're looking at the full spectrum. History, you're getting everything. Science, poetry, art, whatever. You can make history, space, geography, exploration. It's really amazing. With plasma, I am convinced that plasma is ethereity. If I'm wrong, then so be it. But you have the electro, you have the arbo, tree, wood-like, aero, gas, hydro, water, metallic, metal, electromagnetic, gravitic, 7-in-1. I'm convinced it's 7-in-1. Maybe it is 9-in-1. I'm convinced it's 7-in-1. And the bad one's the dragon and the good one's the rainbow. Because the bad one would be debt. It's a big parasite that feeds on you and feeds on you. And the debt will destroy you anywhere, anytime, under any circumstances, and it's freely convertible, and it's like a big tumor. I never thought about it, but debt is cancer. Think about it. Debt is cancer. Wow. Our monetary system has cancer. I'm sure I'm not the only person who knows that, but it just grows and feeds. It's just incredible. Okay? I wanted to do this video for a long time. It's hard to describe a lot of these things. You want to look at that, when you look at currency, the currency, think of it like a snowflake that precipitates out of the whole country's anything. So it is it's a part that contains the whole. So the whole country's, its debt, its history, its personality, its psyche, its, the debt structure and how did it get there, what is the labels on the currency, like what does it look like, what are the symbols? It's really amazing. It's the entire spectrum of the country, precipitate. Okay. And there's a lot of history encoded in that. And money is blood in circulation. And part of blood is plasma. That's funny, they used to say they're going to come out with a rainbow currency. I don't know if that's true or not. But you can see these things. It's a full spectrum. That's why when you talk about like fractal harmonics, just think you have one, okay, then you have the, and then the harmonic would be like you have a regular note you play on a guitar, then it goes ding, 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 okay? Think like this. Like that buckyball that just goes, okay? I'm convinced that's part of how the earth works, okay? Is round, feels like it's flat. Is round, feels like it's flat. Is round, measures like it's flat. Is round, trajectory like it's flat. Is round. Coordinates like it's flat. Is round, though. That's the way these buckyball, it's like a dimensional, it's much bigger than me. And I won't pretend to be smart enough to know it, but God can show you cool stuff. So this is something I want you just to remember and place it in your consciousness. It's how these things work. And I'm sure there's many more. When you think bigger and broader and convertible, all these little worlds come together. Everything came together at the cross. Because Jesus made, began, and ended history at the cross. The rainbow is the seal of God. Do I have my shirt on? Truth plus love equals life, the new name for God on your forehead. The covenant given to Noah. I'm the modern day Noah, the man-child. You'll say, well, how can you be all these titles? They're just archetypes, folks. It's just like you could be a painter and a dad and a brother or whatever it is, a son. That's how. It's the end. God chose me. I don't particularly want to do any of this, to be honest with you. I want to serve Jesus, but the exceedingness of the revelation is amazing. The price I had to pay was more than anyone will ever understand, and my treasure's up in heaven. So I'm not complaining, but boy, has it been tough, okay? So Jesus made history at the cross by giving his blood, which is the only real cosmic currency. So we could be under the rainbow of his authority. I didn't know I was going to say that when I did this video. That's so incredible. I'm just stunned myself. Holy Spirit just stunned me. I'm like, wait, what? I didn't know I was going to finish this video like that. That's the coolest thing ever. He made history. He also finished history. He also created history, because that's the beginning of the creation of the tri-universe, was at the cross. To give us his blood, the only real currency. Put us under the rainbow. His seal, the 7 churches, and the church of the 4 chambers, the first fruits of which is brotherly love. Spiritual Israel, the manifest sons of God, 144,000. We will be given gifts of higher consciousness, of plasma. Okay, we'll be one blood. You see the New World, they get this 118. By the way, the dollar sign looks kind of like an ISIS, right? Keep going, keep going, keep going. 18 for the bloodline of Cain. I saw that one. I was like, wow. Oh, yeah. Fill in that S to an 8. 1-8. It's right there in front of your face. It's all coming out. Jesus is the best. He makes us history when we die to self. It's very difficult to be a Christian, a real one. It's not that difficult to go to a Rapture Gold church and look at the pretty girls in skirts and just all feel good. With churchy vibes. Even though that's satanic according to every Bible ever printed. Because you can't go to a church. You got to be the church. You got to be history. You have to lose your blood. You've got to be that, like the currency reset they talked about. Like, you have to be that currency reset. You're bled dry on the sinner's cross so Jesus can give you the transfusion of his essence, which is just incredible that that's even available to us. And that gives rise to this kind of like it's a cosmic, ethereal, it's a plasma. It is very difficult to describe. But as everybody learns more, so I will, it just becomes deeper and wider as it comes more in with resolution as we die to self. So that's my video today. I'm just honestly shook up a little bit. Because when I started this video, I wasn't thinking about ending it like that. I was like, how do I wrap this up? My God, that's incredible. See, I'm going to say it again. Right there, that's funny. It said son, that's funny. S-U-N, like Jesus is the S-O-N. 11:11, that's funny. Wow. Jesus made history at the cross. He created history at the cross because it's all his story. And he ended history at the cross by giving us his blood that is the only real heavenly currency, so that we could swim in the plasma of the consciousness of the cosmos, which is his imagination, living under the seal of God. Truth plus love equals life, which is the rainbow, which always points us to the one person, the playground designer, not the playground. Greatest daddy ever. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks.